Hi, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. Today I'm going to plan for the month of April in my Archer and Olive A5 planner. Anyway, I have got my cup of coffee. It's a Saturday morning when I'm filming this and I've got a cereal bar and I'm going to sit and do my little cover page first because it's fun, and then we'll get into doing the plans. So in the Archer and Olive planner there are 2 dot grid pages and then the monthly. And I have been enjoying using stickers from Karina Loves to Plan to do a cover page. So I do a calendar at this side and I do the title at this side. So that's January, February and March. And I'm going to go with the peonies. I don't know, something about April makes me think of the colour blue or purple. I don't know why, but there you go. Let's use these. So what pen am I going to use? Okay, so I have a Unipin fine liner in 0.8. I'm going to write the month with that. I have a metallic Zig Clean color dot in the silver, and I have the Blen, B-L-E-N pen from Zebra in the dark purple barrel, and it's a black 0.5 ink. If you're interested in seeing all these new pens, if you maybe missed it, I have a haul that I got some pens from Stationery Pal and I swatched them and talk about the differences. I'll link that down below if you're interested. But yeah, let's have a bit of fun. We'll get this down, I'll eat my cereal bar, and we then will get stuck into doing the plans. Every time I try to do something fancy with writing, I always hate it and end up having to cover it. Although this was a happy accident. I love how this turned out. Weathered wood is actually something that was sort of hidden at the bottom of my distress ink box, and I discovered it recently when I was journaling a spread, and it's gorgeous colour. Anyhow, yeah, complete fun. Let's do the actual planning and functional part. I don't need this notes section at the bottom. Oh look, that drops lower. That's the first time that's happened. Anyway, I don't need this notes section at the bottom. So I'm going to cover it up with washi. And then I don't have any of the peony stickers left, but I want to bring in some of this element. I have these obviously, but I might use the Distress Oxide again somewhere here. And I'm wondering, could I use it on the days that aren't in the month? Let's just try it. What's the worst that can happen? Sort of like a strip of washi, but not. And I could get like a wee tiny paintbrush and try to actually colour it in. But I think I'm going to just keep it as the strip of washi look. And maybe do one down here too. Yeah, anyway, let that dry a second. I have my lighter grey Zig Clean colour dot that I'm going to use to go over these dots. The metallic is lovely, but it is very juicy, and if I go over the one on the dates, I won't be able to see them. So that's why I'm using this. That's why I used it to do to write the days over. So I'm going to try not to touch the ink till it dries and do these. And then for the days up at the top and for April, I'm going to get a 312 Tombow. It's in holly green, and I feel like it would go really well with this. I haven't really brought in any blue. Oh, that's 192. This is the 312 here, but I'm just looking. I've kind of ended up, because of this, picking out the green of the leaves. But there's brown and there's blue as well. And the blue and purple as well, for some reason, like I was saying, makes me think of April. But you know what? I'm just going to roll with it and stick with this. The blue type colour will be brought in with these swatches anyway, and I feel like trying to find that tone of a blue in my Tombow markers is impossible. I could maybe use the smoke blue MildLiner. No, just stick with the green. This is 553, did I say that? But I don't think it's right. I actually only have 4 blue Tombow markers. Well, no 5, but that's kind of leaning into purple. But anyway, so I have 491, 565, 515, 553 and 528. I'll have to have a look and see if there is a more, this is gorgeous, but I need a more muted tone, like a more smoky type blue in Tombow. I'll have a look out for that. Anyway, let's highlight these with 312. And then I have been doing, up here is like a to-do section, and I've been doing a couple of dots with the same marker, or the zig marker rather, but I think I'm actually going to just write it over the top of this and keep the whole title column the same. We'll get these in first and then see how we feel. I'm scared of smudging this, it's nearly dry. They do actually dry quite quick, but it isn't actually dry. And I don't want to sit around and wait. Out comes the heat gun. Hopefully that's enough and we have no smudgy catastrophes. So I'm going to start with my Tesco deliveries. And just looking here, I have this scribbly bit of paper that I've wrote them down on. This was me measuring the curtain pole and this was me writing down measurements for the carpet. I've been obsessed with doing my room. But anyway, yeah, I'm putting the Tesco deliveries in first and then we'll go to the front of the planner. And I'm just looking. This actually has extra colours, which is good, but it means that there's only 6 of each colour and I am going to need 8 Tesco slots for the month. So I think I'm going to use 2 different shades of green at the bottom here. So that darker one and that lighter one, and have it for Tesco. Where'd my tweezers go? There. So let's get them all down. A lot of work to do today. And then I think I'll try to write some of them like on the same line, so I'm not having to use the double, and that way I'll have enough of each colour. So I'll just write Tesco. No. So let's try to do this one. So Tesco Del at 12. There. And then I'll be able to use a single. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll alternate the greens like this. So Tesco delivery, they're all at 12. I like to do it over my lunch when I'm working from home. Oh no, alternating colours. Is that a different colour? It's the same colour. I'm making this way more complicated than it needs to be. So, the lighter green. Here. So that way they alternate, and then this one will be the lighter green too. There. I really need to stop putting, it's something I can't get used to with this size of planner. I need to stop putting things like right smack in the middle of the square, because now I have other things to put in. Like that is Good Friday, I think. And I'm going to have to like squeeze my wee sticker in there. Oh, Ruth, very clever. Right, anyway, speaking of Good Friday, let's do the actual events next, and then we'll go to the front of the planner. So I don't need this anymore. We're into my little spring section. So. These two, because see where they're cut off at the bottom, are from this year's, I think, and that's from last year's. I do think I prefer this year's. They just fit better. But anyway. So, then I actually have annual leave. I booked Easter week off, so I might as well put that in. Let's get the light grey MildLiner, wherever it is. It's looking very bare up here. Do you know what? Because there's only one bit of grey and that's in different places, let's just put a grey bit of washi up there just to balance it out a bit, I think. You know, these are the important decisions when planning, not knowing when my events are. I mean, that's, you know, irrelevant. Oh dear. So let's look at the front now. I need to do my brushes, which is normal. The oven again. Why do I feel like I just did that? But this is the point of this. I need to keep on top of it and not do it once in a blue moon. So brushes, oven, lights and skirting. I Oh, I'll write them anyway. So what was the other one? Washing machine. And I am going to do that. I am quite good at that because I have a dog who likes to shed hair. And I like to shed hair. So I need to clean out the washing machine regularly and keep on top of it. Anyway, so that's my when did I last. I actually, believe it or not, have another when did I last that needs to be added. And that's my Hoover. The list is getting very long, but I need to regularly clean out my Hoover. It's a Shark Hoover, and to be honest, I don't like it. And I've ran out of Tombow colours, so I think I'm going to use a 312 Tombow. No, I don't like it. It just, speaking of hairs, tangles so easily, and it's so high maintenance, and it annoys me. Right, so then my future log and yearly overview that I combined. So we have, I got Good Friday and Easter Sunday. My nail appointments are at random times this month. That's all I could get. I'll be taking strange lunch hours in work. So I have 2 birthdays and 2 nail and lash appointments. So let's do the birthdays first. So the 3rd and the 12th. And there is April all planned. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and getting that sorted. Let's take a look at what we've done. So much for watching, and take care, and I'll speak to you soon.